So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a bunch of food. This is dry food mixed with turkey, which is why she's pawing it and really liking it. You're just going to show it to your dog. And at this point, you actually want her pawing at it like that and kind of nuzzling. And you see how she's backing off? That's when you would click, take, and take it, give her a treat, okay? The only difference is, I don't know if we can actually catch this on here better. There we go. What I would say is off first. So off, wait for her to back off, click and treat, okay? So that's all you're gonna do at the beginning. And wait until she finishes before you give her another treat, okay? She might be chewing for a second. Lucy, off, take. And I also tell her to take something, so that eventually if she's hanging on your trousers or she's got something in her mouth that you don't want her to, you can say off, and she'll drop a sock, for instance, and then say take a toy instead, so that you redirect that behavior.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we go, Lucy, off, take, good girl. Now, if she's really catching on to off, like she's really good about this, you might not need the clicker anymore. You might just say good girl afterwards. So if I put my hand out and I say off and she backs away, I might just say good girl, take. Okay? So you might only use the clicker for the next 2 or 3 days while you're practicing this, and you shouldn't be doing any sessions that are longer than 3 minutes. So what you do is say off, good girl, take. You see how she backed away? Now, do you understand it this way?
Yeah.
The next step would be asking her to move away further. So if I have a treat in my hand, and I'll get some turkey out actually, if I have some turkey in my hand and I ask her to off, she'll need to not only go away 1 step, but she'll need to go away further, really far. So I'd say, Lucy, off, and just wait. That's not good enough. So just wait. If she comes back, off. See how she's slowly moving back further? That's still not good enough. Off. Take. Now, in that situation, she wasn't moving really far, but she waited a long time. So even then, that was good.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah. Take. That's exactly what I want. The hopping back. Did you see that? So if she does that, immediately take, and good girl, then you make a fuss about her. Good girl. And see, I actually gave her 1 or 2 treats there. She had a piece of turkey as well as the dry food. Lucy. Take. Good girl. Off. Oh. You see how immediate that was? That was almost instantaneous.
Yeah.
Good girl, take. Good girl. Lucy. Off. Take. Good girl! And see, she actually lied down that time. And what you're actually teaching her with this, because of her barking and things like that, you're also teaching her a lot of self-control. Do you see she's frustrated, but instead of barking, she's backing away?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good girl, take. Good girl. Good girl, Lucy. Off. Take. Good girl. Good girl. So I always do off, take, off, take. So for instance, I don't know if she'll take this toy now. But if she were to take the toy, for instance, I would just have her take the toy. I don't know if she'll do it. Off. Good girl, take. Do you see how she started playing with it and then she dropped it? So I said off on the toy, take the food. And then eventually it'll be off of the trousers, take the toy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Lucy. Good girl. And just play with her a little bit. Let her tug. Off. Good girl. Take. Do you see that? I don't know. Was that still on camera? I hope so. And play with her a bit. You don't want her to immediately kind of drop it. Lucy. Nothing. Nothing there. What's this? Sometimes if you take a toy away or lift it high in the air where they can't get to it, it kind of provokes them and they'll totally want to play then. So now if I'm playing tug with her, right, I'll say off. And just wait.
You don't repeat it.
I wouldn't, because then if you repeat it, yes, take, the behavior becomes off, off, off. That's a really good question, because some people would say off again, but the reality is it's just like with sit or any other behavior you teach her. If you say sit, 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 or off, 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 the behavior, you'll have to say it 3 times in order to get that behavior. Does that make sense?